wanted to talk about real quick that I left out of my Jaime Munguia, Bruno Sriracha reaction. I had said, these things happen, these knockouts creep up on us when we least expect it. And is against a lot of times low level fighters. But let me clarify some things, man. This Bruno Sriracha dude, he had 24 wins, 25 wins, no losses. Just because we don't know who a certain fighter is, I never heard of this guy. Just because we don't know who a certain fighter is, doesn't mean that they're not good. Doesn't mean that they're not known in other places. Um, it's just that over here in the states, who we deem as good, they're notable fighters. This dude is not known over here. Nobody knows who Bruno Sriracha is. He's a French fighter, and he put Jaime Munguia to sleep almost. So one thing I wanted to clarify is just because when you see a dude with a record like that, 25-0, they used to do that to Terrence Crawford too. Like he'll fight somebody that is like nobody really know or heard of much, and the person that have like 18 wins and like one loss or no losses, and they'll say he ain't nobody. Yeah, but where he from, he's somebody. Obviously, he got 18 wins, no losses. He got to be a somebody, And what we mean by cherry picking is they take fighters from like Jaime Munguia's case. They didn't think this was gonna happen to Jaime Munguia. The guy is good. Nobody knows who he is. So that's a cherry pick because they're going to find people from France to fight, thinking that they're no good, and look what happened. See? That's what I really meant, man. And this is the same dude that this dude don't have any punching power, right? He's like 4 knockouts, man. Like severely low knockout ratio, right? But he was able to knock Jaime out, and Canelo couldn't even do it. And Canelo was this dude that got all his punching power. I know what everybody gonna say. Canelo softened up Jaime's chin. He knocked him down. Give or take, man. Give or take. You could say that. I guess you could say that. But Jaime Munguia, through his career, he's taken a lot of shots from a lot of fighters. Been 40 plus fights. But still, he got up from Canelo. He didn't get flushed. This dude supposedly got feather fist, and he knocked him out. He didn't know where he was at. See what I'm saying? So when we say cherry picks, that doesn't necessarily mean the fighter is a bad fighter. It means his team thought it was a game. He thought that his team thought it was sweet. You see what I mean? That's what we really mean. They think it's a game until they find out it's not a game. And this is what I'm telling y'all what's going to happen. It's going to happen with Tank. It's going to happen with Canelo. It's going to happen with dudes that like doing stuff like that. It already happened with Canelo. But only the big thing is with Canelo, he just didn't get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? He got beat up on by Bivol. Bivol was a cherry pick. I don't care what nobody say. The reason why we know Bivol was an excellent fighter. He was a cherry pick because his team thought they was going to go to 175 and pick the weakest link, and you saw what happened. And if the fight would have went on long enough, he would have knocked Canelo out. He would have stopped him, bro, in my humble opinion. Because Canelo was getting tired. So when we say cherry pick, that doesn't mean that the fighter is a bum. Unless you look at his record and he got like 20 losses and 2 wins or something like that. This dude didn't have no losses on his record. This Bruno Sriracha dude. So obviously, either he had a padded record, kind of like that could have been like Jaime Munguia's record. We don't know, but from what we see, he could fight, and he stopped Jaime Munguia. There's a lot of other dudes at these weight classes. Jaime, he never fought Charlo. There's a lot of dudes he could have fought. He never fought these dudes, but he fighting dudes like Bruno Sriracha. You see what I mean? And when you lose the people that nobody know about in the States, they're going to look at you funny. Now, if you lost to like a Charlo or somebody, nobody going to look at you strange. Like, okay, he lost to somebody that's actually notable over here or whatever, It just don't sit well with me with the cherry, man. It really don't. But anyway. Shout out to Jaime Munguia for being a warrior. Shout out to this Bruno Siraj dude for coming over here doing the unexpected. This is Rebel Life. I'll catch y'all in the next one. And I'm off this.